Everybody, this is Father Warner D'Souza. Today is really the feast of St. Barnabas, but since I've been teaching you the Gospel of Matthew, I thought we would continue with Matthew chapter 5 verse 20 to 26, which would have been the text had we not been celebrating the feast of Barnabas. In this way, you can continue to study with me the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has clearly taught the disciples that identity comes before behavior. The identity of a disciple is to be the salt and the light of the world. Having done that, Jesus now gives his disciples an understanding on behavior. These are found in the 6 hypotheses in the Sermon on the Mount, and today's Gospel is the first of the 6. What is the point that Jesus wants to make? He wants his disciples to go beyond the law of the Old Testament by deepening and radicalizing it to the original will of God. However, he never moves them in a lax direction. Rather, Jesus moves us to more, and hence they are called the hypotheses. Perhaps it was the mind of Jesus to rectify the inadequate interpretation of the law as interpreted by the scribes and Pharisees. So his first example is taken from the 6th commandment, thou shalt not murder, from Exodus chapter 20 verse 13. Remember that Jesus did not come to abolish the law, but he came to deepen it. And so while he does not diminish the law on homicide, he went beyond it. He takes up the most subtle manifestation of the behavior that leads to homicide, behavior that we perhaps live out each day. It is in anger, insult, and name-calling that Jesus sees the potential seeds of murder. For Jesus, the essence of murder is when we begin to regard another's life as useless. The scribes and the Pharisees believed that they were guiltless of such a crime as long as they did not shed the blood of another human. In doing this, they missed the spirit of the law. Jesus sends his listeners in a tizzy when he takes the same penalty for murder and applies it to anger and careless words. Perhaps the English translation of the Bible does not do the original Greek and Aramaic text justice. So in English, the words angry, insult, or fool don't seem to sound as serious as in the original Greek or Aramaic, which also conveys the contempt or motivation behind these words. The meaning of insult or raka in Aramaic was an indifference that was expressed in calling one's brother empty-headed. The root of this word raka was reka, meaning to spit. In other words, what one brother was calling the other brother was, you little piece of spit. Or for that matter, the word fool in Greek is moros. This word, from where we get the English moron, was not so much a calling someone a name as much as it was a derogatory statement. What is Jesus' radical solution? Simply this: go beyond the law. Murderous thoughts begin in little ways like anger and contempt and name-calling. We don't see this as gravely sinful, but it is, and even more, it has the potential to take us down the road we never intended to walk. Nothing just happens. Everything begins from somewhere, and Jesus wants us to keep in check the small things as much as we would avoid the big things. The solution of Jesus is, leave your gift at the altar. Go be reconciled to your brother or sister. For the Jew, there was nothing more important than sacrifice and worship. For Jesus, what is more important is the condition of the heart. There is a clear priority of ethics over cult, for true worship of God demands first justice. For Jesus, the heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. If you like these reflections, then please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share this message with your friends, copy it and send it to all of them. If you like to have the text version of these reflections, you can go to my blog, pottypadre.com, that's pottypadre.com, and you will find various sections. Go to the faith section, but also take some time to browse through the food section and the travel section, and you will truly enjoy it. Have a blessed day, everybody.